Hello, good evening to you. How are we doing tonight? Hey, my name is Yafoda Tobra, author of Reflections for a Thirsty Soul and The Beauty of a Woman's Heart that you just saw in the clip. I trust you're all doing well. So I welcome you to Reflections for a Thirsty Soul page tonight, the home of A Woman's Heart Real Talk on Sunday evenings, which is 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. On Tuesdays, every second Tuesday, I do Practical Nyamesem, which is today. And on Thursdays, Amajo Shaila and I do a program called Rise Up Woman. So today, we have What is in a Name. But before we do that, I'm going to read a little snippet from my book, Reflections for a Thirsty Soul, and then I'll share to some groups and we'll come back and have a chat. How about that? So I'll start on page 23. It says, time is fleeting. We all have a set number of days on this earth. Indeed, there's a set time and a season for everything under the sun, as Ecclesiastes 3 tells us. Permit me to use an old English phrase. It behooves us, therefore, to use our time wisely. It is a good habit to spend time reflecting on where we are going in life. If we find that we're off track, we need to make the necessary adjustments and carry on. I'll leave that there. So time does not wait for anybody. You just have to keep moving and making sure that you are reaching your goals that you've set for yourself in your life. Yes. It used to be I was a teenager and I never thought this age that I'm at would not come, but here we are. So it's important that you use your time wisely because you were put here for a reason. If you don't know today, I'm telling you, so find out what that reason is and go forth, seize the day and make an impact. Yes, you have to make an impact. You were not put here just for yourself. So you can't just go to work, come home and eat that fufu and banku and sit around and go to sleep. There's something inside you that has to come out. So look for it. Yeah, don't waste your life. Because whatever you do, if you're wasting your life, let me tell you what, the younger ones are watching. What impression are you giving them? If we lollygag and don't want to do anything with ourselves, that's what they pick from us, right? Yeah. So when they see you persevering, striving for excellence, doing this, doing that, they pick all those vibes from you. Now, I better remember to share to my wall as well. Let's see, let me share to my story. Let me share to a few friends on Messenger and see if they are joining us. Okay, so time is very valuable. I cannot emphasize that enough. Time is valuable. You can't waste time. Don't waste time. Don't waste your life. Yes. So I've finished sharing. So, okay, we're going to continue. Today's topic is what is in a name. I could have called it names and labels as well, because what I'm going to talk about today is not just about the name that you were born with, but it's just about the different names you get called and the labels that you are put on you and whether you are able to rise up out of it. Okay, so let's go. So I say that, do we ever give thought to the names that we are given and what they mean? Of course, in this our part of the world, every year there's favorite boy names or favorite girl names, Amelia, John, this and that, right? But where we come from too, we have special names that are given us. You are named from my tribe, you're named on the day of the week that you are born. And of course, there's somebody grown up or an elder of high esteem that you are named after. So your name gives you your identity, and it's a powerful thing. Your name has significance in terms of your lineage and the significance of what your name represents. Now, the name Atobra, I don't want to get into what it represents. It comes with a whole lot of things that, yeah, you have to fight off anyway. We won't go there today. Yeah, a name is a sign of courtesy and it's a way of recognizing a person. So, a person's name is the greatest connection to their own identity and individuality. We will not forget this piece. We'll come back to it. There is always, hang on, give me a sec. Let me just want to make sure. All right, sounds good. Okay. Give me a sec. Just one person that, okay. Yeah, let's go. There is always pomp and ceremony when a child is being named. With us, the accounts, on the seventh day, the parents, seventh or eighth, do I remember? The parents give much thought about the name that they confer on their child. You see, in these instances. So for myself, for example, my name is YAA'S. I was named after my maternal grandmother. Now, I can't tell you what the name Foda means. I know I've met people who found the name interesting because they have also have a family member who's named that way, or they've come across that name, but it's very rare actually. Yeah. But of course, parents think about what they call you unless they choose to give you some strange sounding name. Yeah. Well, what if you are called Kofi Baboni? Kwesi Ohia? Like you get given these ridiculous names. Hey, when I was in Ghana growing up, I remember, the subconscious mind is an interesting thing. There's things that you never ever forget. I was trying to remember because I think Ghana moved to the, what do you call it, right side of the road driving. I believe the date was August 1st. And I said to myself, what year was it? And I said in my mind, 1974. I go, no, it was 1974. I'd started Form 1 already. And so, okay, let me Google it and check. And I Googled and it was there. So there's things that are embedded in your memory you think you've forgotten. When the time comes for you to think about it, it just pops up like that. But anyway, the reason why I say this is that was the day that Ghana moved to the right side of drive. And Papa Fanchinibi. Oh no, there or your cratchy amount, There was an article in the paper there. He's calling his son because his son was born on that day. His son's name is Wrightson Kofisen Nanyen Kumson. I forgot. I don't remember. I think that was the name, but Wrightson. And the slogan for the driving on the right was Enife Nifa Nanyen. Into he's calling his son Wrightson Kofisen Nanyen. Into if God willing, this person, he's going around, walking around with this name, Wrightson, Kofisin, Niferson, Nanyan, or whatever. Do you think about it right now? At the time, it seemed very good to the father. He was saying it. But now I'm remembering that article. It seems so ridiculous to me. Like I'm laughing about it because when the child might ask, where did this name come from? And then when he gets told, he'll go, oh, wow. But anyway, so we're going to look at some examples from the Bible. Yes, just to illustrate some of these things that I'm saying. So the first person that I'm going to talk about is Ichabod, Ichabod. It's a rare name. I've only heard of Ichabod in the Bible, one Ichabod, and the other Ichabod is Ichabod Crane, some literary figure. I couldn't even tell you what book, but I remember that. But this is what happened to this poor person, poor innocent child or baby in the Bible. So Ichabod was a son of Phinehas. Phinehas was the son of Eli. If you remember, Samuel was serving under Eli. Hello, Ajua Odo. Akwaba, welcome. Good to see you. So, as I was saying, Ichabod, his father's name was Phinehas. And he was born, this baby was born on the day that the Philistines captured the Ark of the Covenant. So when Phinehas's wife heard this, she was pregnant. she went into shock and she died. Probably the midwives were telling her, oh, look at the baby, oh, this, oh, that. Just of hearing that her husband had died sent her into shock. The name that she gave to the baby before she died was Ichabod. And I will explain that in a moment. You know, whatever happens to us in life, if we say we are children of God, remember God always gives us advance warning. Eli, too, I think it was Phineas, and was it? I don't remember the other name, but I don't want to go and misquote. And they were not living a good life. Sacrifices that were going to the temple near the no so until God told Eli, he warned him about this. So like I think God appeared, said some things to Samuel. Nana Samuel say Obekache Eli, but Eli catch and said, tell me everything that God told you. Into Eli, they were warned. Or no Eli, no, so no, when somebody, a runner, came from the field where the war was to come and tell him, hello, Amajo, to come and tell him what was happening on the war front. And and also himself said the Ark of the Covenant had been you can say captured. No, so born he went about foremost in the Komu Bueno Wuye. Into the sad thing before I explain this Ichabod name, they say Onene Matu no, they died on the same day. There's two, I don't know yet. Say I've read the Bible, I read the Bible, this and that, but the two instances that I know of where a father and the sons have died on the same day were Eli, Ninema, and Saul and his sons. Now, it's very, very sad when you think about it that a whole lineage is wiped out in one sweep. Yes. It's coming back to Ichabod. Nemamino say she called that child Ichabod because the glory has departed from Israel. Now, so what tamful abefamo de cordia say yasem kesiye. That was a tragedy. It was a tragic turn of events. Say these uncouth or say one Philistines, the uncircumcised Philistines, and I know from in the Bible, capture the Ark of the Covenant. And then there's a big problem. And you can find this in 1 Samuel 4:21 to 22. I don't hear about this Ichabod person again in the Bible. Hello, Missy. Good to see you. I don't hear about him again, but look at this stigma. Say, o papa ewu, o wofa ewu, o nana ewu, o mami ewu. Inti why na share akole who was looking after this child? Can you imagine what their life was like? I remember reading something. I can't give you all the details, but say no sorry mo wasafo mo pona say honhom sunsun bi ani ho obi aye de opa yetumika say Ichabod, the glory has departed. Saying quantity. There's some story that I read from one of these old missionaries, one of these books that I have here, probably say Ochro bibi boa sorry down who say Ichabod, the glory has departed. Just say Nyamesem na ejija. Say ye crow no say we can safely say we are in an Ichabod state. The glory has departed. Everybody did what was right. They felt was right in their sight. So what kind Bible muna who see a say everybody did what was known him say and it is not going good. Until think about the stigma kolai afro Ichabod. Wo maame ewu papa ewu wasefo nyina ewu aka nko a wa na ehwe saa akole wo de fa tutu ho wo ye krom Ghana the pain some of us have gone through say bia wo maame ni ho wo papa afimu wo maame afimu ana say bia wo maame atukwan and the way hello message akwaba ho ye adwase chai dwene ho it's in a topic no this is what I said it was. We're talking about, you can say, what is in a name? But I explained at the beginning, say, what is in a name? It includes names and labels. And yet, dino kwaya rito wonona make but just the pain you go through, the labels even that people put on you. Into the second person, what do you say a fraud say Ichabod? Hey, already. I can't imagine how that child's life was. But anyway, we are moving to Nabal. And Nabal there, you can find him in 1 Samuel 25. And Abigail Ekunu. Now Nabal, no, the name means fool. Into when I read the story of Abigail, I ask myself, into how is it that this nice, fine, gracious woman, now I feel she ended up with Missy Chiao. She ended up with this foolish man. Now, Papa no so no, without getting into the details of it, them say, oh no, na, or yesikeni. Now, I do maybe say David his warriors, they were in the area. Meaning, Semen Kaisa no more call Akua, but you can read about it in 1 Samuel 25. I'm just summarizing here. Now, I'm say at the time, no, not omu here supplies. Into no small crowd so omu ko busa neighbor say, message adwo odoso chiao na putting it to your kind of say okobusa neighbor say obetumi abo mo ana na omu hia supplies ne ade oh neighbor boy na no a kasa na say no hu any band of rebels obi asori or say no wate ne ho afi king ho na onamaye ne matime de me fi mo menya moden oh na yakokan no so no David bufu ye because David has protected this man's property in the past. Until he thought it was not a big thing to come and ask you for help. Na ne din edi fool ninti no. Ampaso so din de ene usuban nenam enti no hwemmuaye ode maaye. David bufu ye say of our ifo ni warriors omo kwa omo dressing omo march akopapa no so there would have been bloodshed that day but for the wisdom of Abigail lucky no say servants ni bi ni nyansa na omo ka kire say hey mami ukunu no ohene ne ba no ho bebusa ne say na look at how he responded and mami born a gather supplies no de kwe no de ko pue David Hona or de come man oh oba fie no so oja oba nyansafo wanka hwe anka enkyere ne kunu nam se no wabo one ne nanfofo mo ju o mani osede na o mo yi nto otwen ade achi na o ka kire papa oh my goodness afi papa na em say e born no so ehu ne ayi e born no so no nyame na kun no yes Nyamina kuno 2 days later so men kai what the 1 Samuel 25 mu owu ye enti owu ye no na eja King David anche bia na ono anso oba ye na obetam Abigail coin na oko ware no message say a name can have a positive or negative effect on a person and a message say absolutely sis message amajo chia only a tiefo nyina ntino the other one that I saw I know the ayami ngonga kakra now say na me hu that's one I hadn't seen in the Bible before but mini group B Bible reading ntino that day no First Chronicles 7:20 to 23 me hwedin am say wow enti papa we no ni din de Beriah Beriah na means calamity or misfortune. Adentia, a son of Ephraim, born after the slaughter of his brothers, and so called by his father because it went evil with his house at the time. Say BBC na sa Beriah ni papa ni ma before answer na obewo abrante obi akon se din to mu nyina ewu ye intimate hodin me ka ade an me hwedin nam se ya papa ne ma so mtumi ye ne ma bi o enti akolai ayawo no was he there when those other siblings were slaughtered na akantuma then one friend of hope and now the upper craft friend of God's gift edin bi actually say when you agemo so say nyame ahye wanam na wakọ friend Beriah was a mechanic ye po Beriah ne calamity ne misfortune. And the calamity ne misfortune I'm sure say bedi nechi. Wahu. You know, the amateur said like, why does he have to bear the burden of a tragedy he knew nothing about? he was not responsible. So the American said, come on, Dad, what were you thinking? Well, edini bi aya yede toto ye ma no anase said ye si from the new kasa no. Are we surprised that they acted out? Into what you now catch your bus, you won't amount to anything. When Jimmy be, oh, what they are bon, what they ought to say. Hey, that is what they will produce for you. And you know, I'm going to the last name in this series, that Jabez. I like his story because only the is what I use to close up. Say, no matter what, I afraid was no matter what, you can overcome it. You can do something about it. Into Jabez, no, First Chronicles 4, he was more honorable than his brothers. Into no mibusami who say, okay, did he become honorable after? Because ni mami say, I called him Jabez because I gave birth to him in pain. And I may answer me say, really? And which woman didn't give birth in pain? Wow. Hey, what is wrong with these biblical parents? Can I question them? Anyway, I guess they are human like us after all. I'm more clay feet. And also for about Jabez because you gave birth to him in pain. Excuse me, and mom also. Has anybody given birth without pain? But I say I love Jabez because he did not stay wrapped up in the negativity his name was cloaked with. And you know, what a sensible man is what I call him. He broke out of limitation with a powerful prayer in First Chronicle 10. We have to read it. If I can find it up. What you want to offer back Kofi Babonina, bibi a sa no bede ode bechro. First Chronicles 4:10. And you'll see, yes. See, now Jabez was more honorable than his brothers, and his mother called his name Jabez, saying, because I bore him in pain. And Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me, and that you would keep me from evil, that I may not cause pain. So God granted him what he requested. When waka, you may kaika dini be kweku bonsam. And I draw say, giving birth does not come without pain. And you know, it's like Asema can say, are you constrained by names and labels that have been placed on you? Are you stuck for this reason? Or you sit because of how you were brought up or how you were raised. Ebi ayepo bi asem wo abusua mu. Oh, where do you amounted to anything? Oh, where do you say? Oh, where do you say? Is that what you are living? Yeah, body. And you know, is that what you are living? Is that the script that you are living out because you have taken it to be yours? No. Look, we were raised in families, good families, bad families, in between, but the rest of your life is up to you. And I say I like Jabez's story because he probably realized the label, no, he cried out to God. You know, we should stop being so helpless. I'm so helpless, I can't get out. Oh, media me to him into media say nothing be an issue. As you are speaking it, no, then it's multiplying unto you. Into your me to him no be dia. What do you say on said do here would to him so these same 10 hands no Bible now kind of catch yourself ye juma into ye juma the work of your hands will be rewarded. But don't look at where you came from. Be walking straight, moving in your own lane, going quietly forward. So, and out Hona, you are always telling your tale of woe to people. So many times people are now sick of you. Maybe the Americans say, well, don't just sit there. Be a Jabez. Break out. Snap out of it. Nako. So I've been talking about what's in a name. And I explained at the beginning about the importance of names. Say all that kind of thing. The name signifies your individuality. Then so I'm sure you can all relate. It could be all be your own. It could be your own story, or it could be of somebody that you know, or somebody in your family that was labeled. Oh, akwa we dear, or your Korinseni, or nyeni bada. Oh, oba we dear, na sem din obi en wareno. Oh, oba we dear, you know, the names and the labels near the tools, so near kind tra near the core. But how do you break out of it? Take the example from Jabez. Chroto baby say if you didn't know before, First Chronicles 4:10. I'm saying my 10:11. Yeah, Tony Dean Bonnie. Oh, mammy, dear, say Biani Ichabod. Mammy no, Nikuno if you wire shocked, she was shocked at chin until I walk no. Akolano, that's what she named the child. Into doom and gloom until me assure Sakuna Hokwa ne sume drew. Sometimes our parents don't know. And the things they do or the utterances that they say over us, it clouds our way in the world. It is when you are me boy and as one me who nyami be and I want for who and two nyami be and nyamisum na ye Ghana nyamisum na make no real nyamisum a wow them Bible kind Bible no tia see na ujina ma kuma ho a nature say you accept these labels and then you are stuck with it for life. Until we should be very cautious the names that we place on our children, be it their real names or be it whatever labels that we want to say. A lot of us have become victims to these things. It's only that when we've grown up and matured, we become aware of ourselves and broken out of it. Because I am not what you call me. Just life in general. The community, whatever, the labels better so you say a lot of us don't know who we are. Yes, and be too din not just one bottle. That's it. Baby, I won't 2 be oh yes, say now nam na one was you trust the debida. Nyame a ball by we are say her. No matter what name that you were given, whether it's your real name or a label of a name that somebody or your parent, your mother, your father, whoever, family members, friends have put on you, and it's not good, doesn't sound good, it's not pleasing to your soul, you can get out of it. You have that power to get out of it. Nobody can do your life for you. You do it yourself. Otherwise, you'll be in a prison for life. There's liberty. But no baby a yefini ya who say ye nipa bi a yempese nipa ede omo ho into no time beyond. We have to tell people how to be. We have to tell people how to live their lives. We don't know that we are putting pressure on people. A lot of us don't have any self-confidence. A lot of us do not have self-confidence. Until we are affected and influenced by the things that people say about us. Yeah. Me, I'm a chiha, me no work saying. If I'm to tell you some of the things I've been told and some of the names I've been called, but I do, baby, I will say, you know what? It's my life and I'm going to live it. Because life, no, it's once, you live once. You can maybe it seems like a cliche. Oh, it's not a this is the real, it's not a dress rehearsal. No, correct. It is not a dress rehearsal. Look, I'll put the banner up again. what is in a name. People have a DNA, you do two words, so whether your real name or labels that have been put on you. Now, make us say the topic should have been names and labels. Emma obia nye wa ufa hudie, like don't. Missy said, I'm shaking tables. Missy, ya bro, ya bre. Say you yourself, you don't know how to go deep inside yourself and make yourself happy. Now be teaching crofo no assemwa. You be bre wasi say. You be bre wasi say. You know, the ujabe doom, like your light will just go out. Unye nipa bio. And there are people who are sitting around waiting for you to fall down flat. Because but the sad thing about it, they say, maybe they know they can learn something from you, but they are not able to come and ask out. Or can be bina, or they are suppressed to just stop you. Now, so because you don't have faith in yourself, you believe what they are saying to you. Don't let anybody give you a name that is not. Don't take it on. No, I thought there'd be a nipa to make can't say yeah, but you look at it and you just say, no, I don't own it. That's not me. It's your opinion. Thankfully, it's not mine. Now, young girl for your pen or cry into kind of crash any part. They will wait forever. Jesus. Or young pen or cry into no kind of crash any part, nipa and pet. But hey, say no. We're in a new era, and you say fix your country, fix yourself. Maybe fix yourself, no, and only hear me. I draw as Thursday, mini Amajo, we are coming to shake tables. Or not, you all say fix your country. And I'm saying, I don't like talking politics and this and that, but the crony committee I'm interested in. I say it has to go side by side. I'm focused on Thursday is fix yourself. The question is, how do you fix yourself? And who send me a babeka? Because I say ya titi hona and we don't learn anything yet titi bing. And then I saw this video and said, oh, I have a class at 70. I'll wrap up in about the next 5 or so. I saw a video that Miss Marie shared. Now, brand BM say UK. Ah, boy. When I think so. I'll go and share it and tag some of you. Well, Amajo, there's personal responsibility. No, there's personal individual responsibility. So, on your country, no, it's both. Mete dia can I say, but you can't say na Obama Ghana for abine. What about you? Yes, thank you. And a branch say or a pilot when you're a license. No one can't train mommy the surprise of it. Some say or the name I make off flight now. One say baby an instructor say TH a 3-seater or 4-seater menkai into any almost simu. Behwe mommy abrewe. Oh, I didn't know ye. Oh, blah blah blah. I say on you listen a bano pilot. Into me shading my sorry son, I'm say, oh, mommy. Name mobile. Me shading, I'm say, typical Ghanaian parent. On your nibani ni. And me shad any way, and I'm a coffee comments anymore. The thoughts that I was thinking in my head, no, now branty be actual ewo. And I'm a catching and say, those were my thoughts exactly. No, or being so I can say, if you, the woman, you feel this way, mother, no, just a yen, they'll be beneath the ultimate year shade and to 10 be any depending on our brofo. Now, be Uncle Brony, oh, wow, great, I'm so proud of you. Wow, I didn't know this. What a surprise. No, 200 at the beshe, or a hunkwa, or be cratch as a mammy, a hunkwa, and she didn't enjoy the flight. Or instructor need to achieve a branch and castle or call or do soon side or soon on what any and miss or there be child who says see at 10 and I'm to look at Shay Subai. Oh, you should see it. I'll find it and share it and tag you guys. Amajo, individual system, or can school system, no. Hano chrome hano say classroom aya ujina no kolano said they are taught from the start. We have to start from there. You have to teach na many papa bika so can see Washington ube huna and Crawford the omo maba no money nam Washington Monument, we near teaching kids to be patriotic. It goes side by side. You know, yeah. You see, when one cannot measure up to you, he or she lies, front, bullies, sabotages, creates illusion, pretends. Yeah. And you know, media, Mabeka, the America. There's some habits that we have to break. Whatever label that was put on you, me say no, me say you can't say my cross thread. And yeah, I no be barbe come I've seen enough, I've done enough. Yeah, come but I'm not you can't say you don't allow people to put you in a box. Get out of that box and find yourself. You came into this life to do something. You did not come here for yourself. Don't make that mistake of listening to people. Oh, yeah. Message say, I saw the clip. The mother did not trust that the son could fly the jet. She saw his license, but still did not believe it. She was quite scared. That was so sad. That was so sad. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Anyway, so thank you. We'll see you again on Thursday. I'll say Amajo and I will be here. I'm going to go and write down my points and come and argue the fix yourself, because I have fixed myself. I'm continuing to fix myself. So I will speak about that. Yeah. We have individual responsibility. Your chrono. We are so, media mechanics say we are in a state of learned helplessness. Bibia obi na emeye maye yenji yehundi say I too can do something. I'm capable. Yeah, until you are taught, Amaju, sometimes you are not taught that's true. But yenum say no, we were not taught, so yes, until we've gotten out of it, right? Yeah. You know, maybe we can help somebody. Missy said, God bless you and everyone. Thank you, Missy. Yeah, something must give. Something idiot must give. An overhaul power. Thank you so much, ladies. Miss Sage, Aduodo, Missy. Hey, when am I missing? I think I've got you all. So if I missed you, please forgive me. Thank you for your support. Bless you. See you on Thursday at 6:30 Mountain Standard Time. Okay, bye-bye.